Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to Tom's Corner, where you can hear the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Topic lesson today: will God bring my soul out of trouble? Let it sink in. In Psalm 143 and in verse 3, the scripture starts as this way: For the enemy hath persecuted my soul. He has smitten my life down to the ground. He hath made me to dwell in darkness, as though those that have been long dead. And for it states this: Therefore is my spirit overwhelmed within me, my heart within me is desolate. Number 5, I remember the days of old. I meditate on all thy works. I muse on the work of thy hands. I think about the works of thy hands, what you've done. Number 6, I stretch forth my hand unto thee. My soul thirsteth after thee, as a thirsty land, Selah. 7, hear me speedily, O Lord, my spirit faileth. Hide not thy face from me, lest I be like unto them that go down into the pit. Hell, going down into hell, unless I'm like them. 8, cause me to healthily loving kindness in the morning. For in thee do I thirst. Cause me to know the way wherein I shall walk. For I lift up my soul unto thee. Number 9, deliver me, O Lord, from mine enemies. I flee unto thee to hide. 10, teach me to do thy will, for thou art my God. Thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. 11, quicken me, O Lord, for thy name's sake. For thy righteousness' sake, bring my soul out of trouble. God will protect his name, because what he's talking about here, for thy name's sake, Lord, for thy name, not us. We're not worth spit, because we always run the other way when trouble comes, okay? We always do. We're cowards. We're sheep. The Bible refers to us as sheep, not singular. Multiple times it is referred to you and I as sheep. And what does sheep do? They do absolutely nothing. If they see trouble coming, well, they do. The wolf comes in and kills the sheep. And most of the time the sheep don't even realize it. They just stand there. They just stand there. Number 12, and of thy mercy cut off mine enemies, and destroy all them that afflict my soul. For I am thy servant. All right, now remember, most persecution will come from your so-called friends. Remember the leader of Rome, when his people around him did what? Caesar stuck him with knives, and he said to his friend, you too, Brutus, et tu, Brutus. Every one of you studied that. Well, why did they do that? The Sanhedrin, so forth, had killed Jesus. The Congress back then under Rome felt that Caesar had gained too much power. Well, what happened? Each one had a knife. each one had to stick him, because each, as a bundle of whole, could not be persecuted or charged for the crime. But if one singular individual did it, they could put that individual in jail and have him killed. Give you another example. You want to hear a real good one? In the world we live in today, let's say, and listen, I am for police officers. Don't get me wrong. Totally for police officers. I myself passed the test to become a cop in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay? Now, let me put something to you. One individual kills a cop, and you've got 15 different state troopers, let's say, around. The man that shoots that individual, the rest of them, troopers or law enforcement, has to shoot into the body. Why? Singularly, they can persecute that one and put that one officer in jail. But when you've got 15 all shot into the individual, everyone keeps his mouth shut because they're guilty of the whole. It's just the way it's done. And what I'm saying is, why do they do that? Very simple. There is no justice or law in the land anymore, and that individual that had killed had killed police officers, he would have got scot-free. 2 years, slap on the wrist. Well, you can go now. You're rehabilitated. They knew this. And they did not want that to happen. So what did they do? They justified it. Ow. By doing what they did, because now they know that actual true justice was taken. Okay? Not against that. Not against it. All right. Now let's go on. One of our beloved friends has fallen. This is only the start. I have always said, we as Christians will die for the cause of Christ. But watch the ones that are lukewarm. Well, do we have lukewarm people? The Bible tells me in Revelation, because you're neither hot or cold, what are you? You're lukewarm. He said, I'll spit you out of my mouth. You know, many a time, I thought I was going to get a nice, very cold drink of water, and it was going to be so good. And when I got a hold of it and I started drinking the water, I found out it was lukewarm, and I spit it out of my mouth. It's the worst thing that ever happened, because I had in my mind it was going to be delicious. It was going to be cold. And to find out that it was nothing but lukewarm, I spit it out. That's what God will do to you if you don't straighten your act up, and I mean straighten it up right now. Okay? Now, said, we as Christians will die for the cause of Christ. I've always said that. You know it is. And you read Revelation, and you know it's true. But watch the ones that are lukewarm, what I just said. My, how they run to save themselves. Huh? Number one. Always look out for number one. My father was just that bad and evil that he always looked out for number one. That's the problem with us today. We're looking the wrong way. We need to reverse that and look towards others, help others, and God will bless you and take care of you. That's simple. You learn to be a giver, learn to be a helper in your prayers, financial, and everything. Help one another. And I thank God I've got people around that actually care for me. There's very few, but they do care for me, and I thank God for them, and I will mention this to you. They have blessed me, okay? They have blessed me. They have helped me to get down the road to this time and age right now, because of their love and their giving. Okay. Now, Satan knows he is losing the battle. Oh, yeah, he knows he's losing it. You can look around. When you see everything starting to come back to worshiping God, do you think he can allow that? No. So what is it? The people that are demon-possessed, and that's what I'm going to say, they have been deceived. They're totally demon-possessed. I really don't know if there's any way to bring them back. They won't listen. All right. Now listen, Satan has taken the gloves off. He is so proud that he has killed an innocent man. Innocent blood has just been flown. A man that has done no wrong to anyone, tried to help everyone, prayed for everyone, trying to bring them to Christ, trying to show them the truth. And for this, the enemy has slaughtered and killed this individual, an innocent lamb. Don't be fooled. We, as God's people, are next on his hit list. Will we have to hide in caves as David did in this psalm? Read the psalm right before the psalm. He had to hide in caves to save his life. People will call good evil and evil good. Yes, we know that. This is just a start right now. Whatever you have to do for Christ, do it now. The Bible tells me to work while it is day, for the night cometh when no man shall work. No man can work. Darkness is befalling us, people. Evil has truly raised its head, and it's not going back. It's getting worse and worse every day, as some people refer worser. Do you think it gets any worse? I believe it gets worser. He said, unless he shortened the days, no flesh would be saved. Matthew 24, and that's in verse 22 and 24. The people at the time of Christ were so happy when they saw Christ killed. Oh, Lord, they were happy. And also, when the two prophets will stand in Jerusalem, and they have been for 3.5 years trying to bring salvation to the Jewish nation, that they convert and realize who the Messiah is, that when these two individuals are killed by Satan, the whole world rejoices. Why? Because they had the power to stop the rain. They had the power to bring plagues on the earth. Not like the plagues that these losers have been perpetrating on you by taking those shots, and now you're waking up and realizing that you've done the wrong thing. It's too late. Too late. When somebody offers you something for free, go research why. Ask yourself, why are they? They've never done this for me before. Only thing I'm going to tell you is that they're setting you up. Satan's desire is to destroy at least a third of the people on this world we're living in. So far, we're being polluted from the sky. Alzheimer's at an all-time high. They're getting food that would cause that. We're getting water that caused that. Why do you think that all of a sudden years ago they said, don't drink the water, don't drink the water? Well, Lord, I thought I could drink out every creek under the sun. No, they knew more than you did, because the pollutants in the air go down into your water system. Don't drink the water. Not only that, they found out now that the fluoride doesn't help you any. Think about this. If they put fluoride in water, what is the purpose of fluoride? Fluoride is there to kill anything in that water till it's just water, and parasites or anything under the sun, they're dead. Well, what does it do to you? You're a part of the chain down the line. We're human beings, flesh and blood, and these little parasites and so forth are dead. Well, how long does it take to touch your body? We're living in the time of great deception. And when they say they're for you, they're totally against you. And then they condemn you because you don't go like they do and follow the thing. Well, they say it's good for you. Anytime they say it's good for you, you shun that thing. Okay. I'm going to add something else. Why didn't you pray before you took the shot? Why didn't you see God's face? Now it's too late. We found out what Fauci did. Good Lord, man. That man needs to be brought to trial because he was totally against us. You need to follow up on what this man truly is, how that he used dogs and literally tormented them and used them for experimental purposes. Huh? Go in there and read that about this man. He did the same to you. All right. The people at the time of Christ were so happy when they saw Christ killed. Just like right now, people don't change. As then, so now. The greatest weapon that you can use you and me, are the willing to do this. You know what it is? We need to band together, and we need to use prayer. Prayer is the key to the kingdom. Prayer. We need to pray without ceasing. Are you willing to do this? I am. God bless. See you next trip.